All right, so here we have English round, line 90 in your book. On the screen in front of you, you should see the violin part. I don't have the parts for the other. Make sure that you've got your own part in front of you, your own book in front of you for this tune. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the hardest part of the tune. So if I look at this chunk of the tune here, it's got the place where my fingers are going to have to move the fastest, or I've got to move my bow the fastest to get it to work. So what I'd like you to start out with doing when you practice this is just making sure you're doing this nice and slow. So you'd have to hold out an A for a while, hold out a D for a while, hold out a D for a while, hold out a C sharp for a while, hold out a D for a while, hold out an A, hold out an A, hold out a G. Just going super slow to make sure that your fingers can do it the way that you want to. Something like this. And once you're comfortable doing that, then work it so you're playing those series of notes at a steady tempo. Remember that all of those notes are on your A string until we get to that last G. So it's on a chin instrument. O, 3, 3, 2, 3, O, 3. We're changing to our third finger to get that G, or changing strings to get that G. If I'm playing on a cello, O, 4, 4, 3, 4, O, 4. Going as slow as we need to. Once we're comfortable that we can play that part, then we can work on playing the whole thing. So let's look at the counting here. The counting is pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hold that for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3. And the part we just looked at, we've got to divide the beat evenly in half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if I were going to count that out loud, it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Now, once you've worked on playing the eighth note part, slowly and speeding it up, and then you've worked on the counting, it's time for you to try and play it all the way through. Let's do that now. 1, 2, ready, play. All right, now the cool thing about this tune is that it's a round, so that if I were to start playing it and you came in a measure later, those two layers would fit together in harmony. Let's do it as a round here. I'm going to play both parts on the trumpet, so you'll hear me play first and you'll hear me come in doing an echo. You can either come in the first time or come in the second time. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Group 2, play now. Now let's do the same thing again, but this time I'm only going to play the first part, and I want you to play the echo. So you'll come in one bar after you hear me start playing. Here we go. 1, 2, here I go. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for stopping by.